The journey towards unveiling a president-elect for Nigeria has moved a step further as INEC today began announcing results of the presidential elections from its collation center in Abuja. There is anxiety in the land over who leads Nigeria in the next 4 years, but from the results released by the Independent National Electoral Commission, so far over 10 states and the FCT have been returned, and the two major political parties are featuring prominently on the released results. The chairman of the commission, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, is promising to call for the remaining results as soon as they arrive. A look at your screen, you see the results released so far by INEC on the presidential election. Ekiti State with the APC polling 219,231 votes as against the PDP's 152,032 votes. In Osun State, the APC polled 347,634 votes as against the PDP's 337,377. In the FCT, the APC polled 152,224 votes against the PDP's 259,997. In Kwara State, the APC polled 308,984 votes as against the PDP's 13,138,184 votes. In Nasarawa State, the APC polled 289,903 votes as against the PDP's 283,847 votes. In Kogi State, the APC polled 285,894 votes as against the PDP's 218,207 votes. In Gombe State, the APC polled 402,961 votes as against 138,484 votes recorded by the PDP. In Ondo State, the APC polled 241,769 votes as against the PDP's 275,901 votes. And for the National Assembly, who occupies the 360 seats in the House of Representatives and the 196 in the upper chamber, the Senate, so far some sitting governors have gotten the nod of the people to represent them. Some of the governors are in Imo, Rogers Okorocha of the APC, who polled 97,762 votes to defeat his closest rival, Honorable Jones Onyereri of the PDP, who polled 63,177 votes. In Ogun Central, the incumbent governor, Bikule Amosu, polled 88,110 votes to defeat Solomon Sanyolu of the PDP, who polled 33,276 votes. In Gombe Central, former Governor Mohammed Danjuma Goje won his seat at the Senate with 110,116 votes, defeating the PDP's Abubakar Nasiru Nono, who polled 39,760 votes. The governor of Oyo State was not so lucky, as the governor, Abiola Ajimobi of the APC, was defeated in Oyo South Senatorial District by the PDP's Kola Balogun. And those are some of the highlights. The full results of the Presidential and National Assembly are being scrolled at the bottom of your screen, and we'll have updates on that. As you already know, results for the presidential elections are already being announced by INEC. So far, more than 10 states and the FCT have been returned. Here's a report now on those states. That report in a moment. Meanwhile, across Nigeria, there are some newcomers into the National Assembly. And before the results were announced in some states, there were a few protests, like in Bayelsa State and in Anambra State. Business mogul Ifeanyi Ubah caused an upset by beating two brothers, Chris Ubah of APGA and incumbent Senator Andy Ubah of the PDP.
Of Nigeria's bicameral legislature, known as the National Assembly. The Senate is made up of 109 members, and 360 members form the House of Representatives. So, every 4 years, Nigerians set out to the polls to decide who represent them in the legislature. After After the recently concluded National Assembly elections, we're seeing some major upsets and some comebacks. From the results declared by INEC in Anambra State, business mogul Ifeanyi Ubah of the YPP caused an upset by beating two brothers, Chris Ubah of the PDP and incumbent Senator Andy Ubah of the APC to represent Anambra South in the Senate. In Abia State, former Governor Orji Uzor Kalu defeated Senator Mao Onwabunwa to represent Abia North Senatorial District. In Ogun State, INEC declared Governor Ibekule Amosun winner of Ogun Central Senatorial seat, having defeated Solomon Soyaolu of the PDP.
Without sounding immodest or maybe we are just blowing our trumpet, they know what we did, what I did when they gave me the opportunity to serve them.
In Kwara State, Senate President Dr. Bukola Saraki of the PDP lost his seat to Dr. Ibrahim Oloriegbe of the APC, another major upset. In Kogi State, Senator Dino Melaye of the PDP beat Senator Smart Adeyemi for the second time to represent Kogi West Senatorial District. In Cross River State, Senator Rose Oko will represent Cross River North, having been declared winner, while Senator Gasham Bassi has been re-elected to represent Cross River South.
It's an endorsement of what the PDP has done in this state over the past 18 years.
In Bayelsa State, the People's Democratic Party has condemned what it called a purported release of results by officials of INEC in Nembe, Basambri, and Southern Ijaw Council area in the Saturday's presidential and National Assembly elections. They call on INEC to conduct a rerun in 7 wards. As more results are expected for the National Assembly elections, constituents expect that beyond celebration of victory at the polls for the incoming 9th Assembly, these lawmakers should truly reflect their responsibilities of lawmaking, quality representation, and efficient oversight function.
Let's give that state a few minutes.
And in Rivers State, politicians engaged in shouting bouts at the Collation Center as they tried to push forward their positions. Our correspondents reported long hours were spent at collation centers before results of the National Assembly contestants were announced. Emmanuel Leray reports.
Shared drama as collation of results of Rivers State elections continue in the different collation centers, including the State Collation Center, as state party agents quarrel over some results of some local government areas in the state. At the Collation Center of Rivers East Senatorial District, there is some unrest as electoral officers of Ikwere and Emoa local government areas declare no result.
At about 6:45, it started raining. So the process was halted, and after that, within 45 minutes, a few minutes between 8 and 7, the military invaded INEC office Ikwere at Isiokpo and walked out every ad hoc staff that were there to present their results to their collation officers. And in the process, you can go there and see the evidence still there. We took the recordings of where the things, all the things have been littered all over the office. And materials for elections, rain scattered everything.
I'm the electoral officer for Emoha. As I speak, I do not have any result to present because collation did not take place in my local government. And this was due to the sporadic gun shooting that disrupted the process at the point of collation.
She has been procured to come here.
Collation officers of the opposition party in the state are not pleased. Security agents had to wane at some point. At the State Collation Center, there's even more drama, as the returning officer and the electoral officer of Emoa local government area disagree over the results.
And I have stated here clearly that since Saturday of 20th, I have not seen this young man to this moment. I am even under threat. I have just reported to my rec.
I'm not meeting him for, we have met before, but I was handed over the results from the words, and I did accordingly.
For the integrity of this process, let us know how they reconcile. This man came and said there was no recording, and he's calling a result. My friend, stop.
And then it gets worse when both men return after some form of reconciliation to present the results. The PDP and other parties returning collation officers queries what has changed. It seems the last has not been heard on the matter, as INEC reels out more presidential and National Assembly elections results in this state. Emmanuel Iri, Channels Television News.
There was also some drama in Imo State after results of the National Assembly were announced. Imo State Governor Rochas Okorocha was declared winner, but candidates from the other political parties rejected the result, insisting the election was marred with irregularities and alleged widespread violence.
After casting their votes last Saturday during the presidential and National Assembly elections, voters from Imo West Senatorial District in Imo State had to wait 48 hours to get the result of the winner of the elections. After the final collation of the results from the senatorial district, the returning officer decided to announce the results after a lot of squabbles.
I've declared this thing before under duress. I'm still under duress declaring this one. That Okorocha Etelbat Anayo Rochas of APC, having satisfied the requirements of the law and scored the highest number of votes, is hereby declared the winner and returned elected.
After the declaration, the atmosphere became chaotic due to altercations between party supporters, security operatives, and the INEC officials.
No, the result sheet form you saw is the declarative result. Listen to me, please. Can you get this in?
However, some party supporters took to the streets to celebrate the victory of the APC candidate, Governor Rochas Okorocha. Reactions have continued to trail the result of the election, as the candidate of the People's Democratic Party and the All Progressives Grand Alliance have both rejected the result of the election.
Deeply mutilated, some of them written in a manner that is not consistent with electoral provision. And the return officer rejected those results. Then they now held him hostage.
So I'm calling the attention of the international community, the Nigerian government, the security agencies, to come to the rescue of Professor Ibaochi, the senatorial returning officer for Imo West Senatorial District, for the last election which was held on 23rd of February.
While speaking to newsmen on his success at the polls, the Imo State governor reacted to the statement credited to the returning officer.
So what is the contest? Am I supposed to contest for senator or for Luzon, for what, for God's sake? That guy, something's wrong with him and he's playing a script. And that's why I must ask the INEC rec here to quickly correct some of these abnormalities. And may they never try to take this to the next election, because we shall resist them by any means possible. God, this is enough is enough.
With the controversy trailing the result of the election, the next battleground might be the Election Petition Tribunal. But for now, according to the returning officer, the APC candidate remains the winner of the election.